our classmates aren't with us. I have 2 retractions that I have to add to the obituaries. We have come to find out that it does appear Dan Pendergast is alive and well. So I do apologize for the information that is misinformation on my part. I do apologize. But unfortunately, we've also been made aware that we have another classmate we have lost, and that's Tom Manette. Tom Manette died, I think, Mary, did you say 2011 or 12? Okay. Mary Ryan is a library research person, and she did a little research for us today and yesterday. So I apologize to Dan Pendergast. I apologize to Tom Manette, which is why we had that catch-all slide if there was anybody we missed. So we're going to make some changes to the information so everybody knows. But then we had graduation. Who knew we had a school song? Anybody? I did. But the lyrics to the school song are there. There's Karen and Jane and Karen for graduation. There's Ann with Mr. Schwantz. Those were the 3 songs we sang. To Each His Own, Anticipation, and We May Never Pass This Way Again. And accompanied by both Pat Doyle and Ron White. They were our musicians at our graduation. So guys, this is why we do a reunion like this. And we don't have a chance to do them but every 5 years at this level. And again, this will probably be the last big one we ever do. Enjoy it. We couldn't be happier that you're here. Dessert is available out there. Prior to that, Juan, could you come up for just a second? Juan Carlos. I was corrected. His first name is Juan Carlos. Who remembers we had 3 exchange students? Do you remember all 3 of them? Okay, come over here. Okay. Who were the 3 exchange students? The other 2 besides you.
Oscar Uribarri.
Oscar.
Santos. She was from Colombia and Oscar was from Venezuela.
Thank you. We haven't seen Juan in 50 years. Now, he stayed in contact with Jim Heiss.
Yes.
And anybody else from the group here besides Jim?
James
Heiss. Christ the King will always known as Jim, I'm sorry. But they've stayed in contact for 50 years after graduation.
Yeah,
Give us,
I would say mainly kept the friendship was James. He was always talking, he sent me birthday cards, emails for my birthday. I'm grateful for that.
one of the things that Hartley is going to... Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. One of the things Hartley is going to do, we had Mike take some pictures of Juan. They're going to do a story on Juan for the Hawkeye about him being an exchange student. They're going to be calling you and have some phone interviews with you. They're going to do some information about what you've done in these 50 years, your career and all. They find it very interesting that you took the time to come back and be with us, and we are so glad you did. James, thank you for keeping us connected with him. We appreciate it very much.
I'm very grateful for the year I was with you. I learned many things that are so different from my country. And, with the students, Mike, peers, and the teachers, like Mr. Hansen. And I got the pleasure of this is your last class here. That was excellent. Thank you very much. And yeah, it served me a lot for all my career and years that I working, studying, life. So,
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm anxious to see what Okay, dessert is out here in the bar area. Please, as you're getting dessert, stop by the silent auction table. The bar's open. There's coffees if you need it. They'll get you a cup of coffee if you'd like it. And we're going to, after dessert kind of gets settled in, we've got a handful of pictures we're going to take tonight, and we'll be good to go. All right, please enjoy dessert.